Comrade, the Deputy Defense Chief for the in charge of the ADF Deputy Defense Chief in charge of the Savannah State, Comrade Capo Daniel. A wonderful show we make him yesterday. The presentation be just be one of the best who don't ever see him for this revolution. So I beg, all when I want day for here, when I watch that presentation for this early morning way before our own time here, I beg, when I just pump some love for Comrade Capo Daniel, for the kind activism, the kind advocacy, the kind leadership where it don't bring them for our revolution. Since when he be study activist for a no Connie talk show, when I know say Capo, it don't end with respect, it don't end with great honor. Capo from day one, where me and we I don't know you, where me and you don't do great work from day one. We start for work together because we think alike, and we've just become very good friends. And since 2016 till now, you know, me and Capo don't become like brothers, you know. So he do a great presentation yesterday, and at the expectation then this way, we expect them for any person where he woke up for outside for talk say the advocate for Ambazonia, you know, now for stand on principles, now for be pragmatic for which the work, now for be very solution focused, be very results driven, now for uphold the independence and freedom for the Ambazonian people, now for make sure say we protect and we defend our people, now for make sure say we build the institution them with women, with great men and great women of character, where if we build a nation, we feel be proud of. You see, so Capo don't be an example for all Ambazonian them. The way it carry itself, a level of humility for put Ambazonia first, for put waiting the work first. Now the Ambazonian this, who they fight for. Now the Ambazonian this, we would the one for Cretam. Now the Ambazonian this. Ambazonian way it be based now on competence. Ambazonian way it be based now on a person, a level of fitness for carry out the responsibility and for execute the work for that specific office where they give. So Capo Daniel, he really represents the best of the best in terms of advocacy, activism, and leadership for all we hear. You know, for the small period of time where he don't get an official position for the Ambazonia Defense Forces as the Deputy Defense Chief in charge of the Savannah State. When I see the wonderful work we don't do for the Savannah State, when I see the defense build up and the structures we don't put up, when I see the effectiveness of our defense forces, now leadership that, and that's why, you know, me and ye would work like that, and I really love and I respect and I really value, you know, that brotherhood where we don't create them, and it don't become a great friend, you know. So I know if you wait for the day where I go Hong Kong or you go come for Canada here. I did look forward for that day did this year. I did look forward to a day where, you know, we actually, you know, she done for one place, you know, we'll cut on one man together. I look forward to a day where me I go come for Hong Kong, they come visit now, and then you two go come for Canada here, come visit. So I look forward, man. I look forward. It don't be a great journey. We don't do a lot of great things together. From the beginning, Ambazonians, I'll get for tell now this one, from the beginning. When I also start and Capo start the advocacy, me and Capo just click. We start for work together. We work for many projects together, even from the launching of when the transition, you know, into from the move from the time they create Skakoof, we work together for promote that platform. The time they move on for governing council, we work together for promote that platform. When me and Capo, we realize something, they say, the way that they conduct the revolution, it go delay a war of independence when they put politics first and they put some kind structure them first. When we know say La République du Cameroon, it don't finally declare a genocide and a war for our people then. Me and Capo, we sit down for night, talk for 3-4 hours, for reason together, talk saying that wait to go work for our people then. For place all day and wait to our people that they confront them. Wait to go work. I go stay up all night for about 3-4 hours. We'll get this conversation them, and we don't work together since 2016 to 17. So you're not starting at today. Once that video it come out for daddy, once Dr. Ayaba it be enter daddy, and then they leak out that video, me and Capo will come for the conclusion. Say now that moment, the independence of Ambazonia, it don't really start. When that video come off outside, even though they be leak am, it been a premature move. But now for they will not say, they say, the real fight for the independence of Ambazonia, it don't be born. When they be create Skakuf and all those things, the politics be great for just advocate. But the war not be never start, the fight not be never start, because we know say La Republic, when you create that kind of system, them as they don't always create them, La Republic will kill them. They go bribe people, buy people. We know say we be come to the conclusion, saying that the sounds of the gun now it go change the game in favor of the Ambazonian people them. Just like Capo, I be one of those people them. We will come for this conclusion. And once we come for that conclusion, me and Capo be the first people them. We will start for talk for the leadership of the Ambazonian Defense Forces and the leadership of Governing Council. We tell them, say, for the way that they go, it will be the best way for move the revolution. Because anything when a politics, it go only mean say at some point, now La Republic will offer the solution to the Ambazonian people then. We start for advocate for the early on. Say make the ADF, they create a general where a face go be outside. We start for advocate talk, say they say, we need a face for ground zero, need a face. The ADF need for put a face to ADF. That means say they need for put some person for front. When now you go be the leader of our self-defense resistance for ground zero. With the wealthy identify with it. We start for advocate for this one. From the very early on. Now our work that, now our foundation that, now our truth that, now our track record that, when it comes for do the right thing. Even that time, I not be get any relationship, any direct relationship with ADF or AGOFC. But we'll be just the study, now the work, and we'll talk saying that the right thing this will do. And so they can't make General Ivo can't be the face for ground. That advice, it can't prove say it be na the right way, na the right strategy, na the right method. Because once you get these self-defense groups, them, if a leader not come off, if not emerge, a self-defense leader not emerge for ground zero, then it go just be na this small thing that they call them say malicious. I will not want me go down that route. So we start for advocate. The moment they create the moment the ADF come up, we start for advocate say it need a powerful face for ground when I go be a challenge to La République du Cameroon. And today when I see the results, they finally can make ADF the face. General Ivo become the face. They get foreign journalists them, bring them inside ground zero for really study the ADF and their work and their philosophy and their charter where they guide their code of conduct. The rest today, when I see all of those things, it manifests today about the structure of those things. We be people where we believe for structure. We believe for people who believe for structure. All right. If you tell when this one as a person where it don't be one of the top strategy them for a lot of big corporation organization them for Canada. I don't work with many CEOs. I don't work with Fortune, big company them. I don't be a leadership strategist, a leadership coach, you know, a communication expert for most of these companies. Them. So if you tell when I'm from that kind of experience, like person where it help company they made build the best teams. Right? I'm not just giving an example so that we begin to talk these things so that make people then understand the kind of work we do. I take one guy when I be meet up when they meet up, this boy they only make $100,000. But when I meet up, I know say he gets so much potential. I work with a guy for 3 months, and by the end of that year, he end up for moving income from just 100,000 to 250,000. All right, just from helping it for coaching, for training, for tap into its potential, and for make it use its greatest level of potential. So we for Ambazonia, we get potential. We get potential. We get talent and we get potential. What talent and what potential, it be lost because of politics. It be lost because of noise. Now only one place. It don't be the place where the Ambazonian people, their talent and potential, it don't be tapped. The Ambazonia Defense Forces. Now the first place where we start for say they tap into potential and talent. They come up with soldiers them like General Ivo, with all the commanders the way they run come up for ground, including commandos and all the rest, all them. Now ADF, including Chacha, including General Aruke, all them they be trained by the Ambazonia Defense Forces. All. So they get the track record for build a great force. Since 2016 till now, the only thing where they keep this revolution, they go forward. Moon are not think saying that the noise way people that they make them outside. Wait to hold the Ambazonian War of Independence. Now the forces where they for ground. Now the forces who don't project them. Without a powerful defense force, this thing for don't die. Like the public, if we don't implement their effective decentralization and special status, they not for even offer special status. They not for even offer effective decentralization. Now the guns and bullet, it don't push them for start for offer some kind jama solutions where they call and say basic compromise for deceive the world. Now the guns and bullet, now it make Ambazonia people, any person fish you know across the world or the international system talk about Ambazonia. All the groups that they don't create them, they don't only advocate like beggars. It no go give Ambazonian people them independence. No amount of protest, no amount of begging, it go give the Ambazonian people independence. No amount of crime of genocide, no amount of crime of say they don't burn 500 villages, it go give Ambazonia independence. No person go feel sorry for you, then it just can't give you independence. No man. Now only one thing. It hold the independence of any other people them across the globe. The United States, we feel learn a great example from the United States. They not beg England, may give them independence. They fight England until they claim their homeland. They offer the concept of self-determination through armed resistance. Now them start them. No occupying power, it go give in and give any person freedom. Until they rise up. Until they pick guns and bullets. As the Ambazonia people don't show them. Now those guns and bullets don't bring with this far. Now I don't give you the pride who get them today. For we'll get now for a place where if we not see what our forces they do for 2019, the demonstration where they show all the way, so they get dynamic control, and for some places they get static control. They feel whole territory, they feel keep communities, they feel liberate communities and hold them, pin and the Ambazonia flag for them. Many places, many communities from Ambazonia don't already be liberated. Many. We get 80% dynamic control. But for most of our interior communities, them, for small villages, them, now the Ambazonia people get total control. Now, when I see what happened in 2019, we come up for 2019, we got this big independence celebration. What happened? While people, they see victory for ground zero. They see what defense forces them. They see what guns. They see march past all across ground zero. Wait till happen right after independence. While people be very excited. And then the momentum go down. We lost focus. Because every time the Ambazonian people get this kind of excitement, you see the next day, 3 days, 4 days after, you go see La République go send agent provocateur for distract the Ambazonian people from that excitement, for distract them from that commitment. Just now, when I don't see our forces, when I see all across Ambazonia, the forces, they take over. They show say we fit keep territory, control our people them, control the ground. When I see this big momentum for ground zero, make we not leave me that excitement die. Make we not get lazy. Now we supposed for increase that momentum. Now we supposed for increase our control for ground zero. And at the conversation, this is what I want me to get them today. The day after our independence, the leader of our war of independence, he take the time for assess our progress for ground zero. He can't tell the Ambazonian people. And he congratulate the Ambazonian people for the big victories. He tell we say, when you do win, not be at the time that for take a break. Now the time that's for work harder. We the win. La République don't lost everything. Lost total control of ground zero. Now we be in charge. Now the time for consolidate ground zero. Now the time for not only talk say they say with the win, but for make that win make it be practical all across the territory. So the leader of our war of independence, he tell we say, look, now the time this for we for do the big things them with the detractors and the distractors, they don't make we with the lost focus. But we never do the big things them. We don't try. We don't do good. But the big things then where they go give we recognition. The big things where they go make we take back ground zero. We never do that work. So after this our Independence Day celebration, where our forces they don't show we. Now we get for do the big things then. What be those big things? The leader tell we say, look, it be very important. Say as we reject Cameroon colonial schools, we create an empowering alternative for show the world say we be serious for build a homeland. We be serious for take back Ambazonia. So they launch the Country Sunday. The Country Sunday now a program, a project for give hope for our people them in terms of education. Make we not only talk say this will get control of ground zero. While people that they only make noise will get for do the work. That's why I respect this man. That's why I respect Dr. Ayeba. Because now a hard worker. Now person where he believe for hard work. He not believe say God go just can't grant you all the mercies them for earth. He believe say now hard work you dey take am for build a great thing for your life. Whether you want become a doctor, it go take hard work. You want become an engineer, it go take hard work. You want become a lawyer, it go take hard work. You want build a successful business, it go take hard work, commitment, dedication, and sweat for you for build a successful career or you establish a great business. Anything where you want to do them and you want to make it last and you want to prosper, it requires focused hard work and investment of time, resources, and your energy. It requires total focus. Now the only leader for Ambazonia War of Independence, we need to sleep and know this man. 2 o'clock for night, he day up. He want reach 5 o'clock for morning time, he already woke up. It check on what did happen with the defense. It go to check how they will get materials. It go to check how they will get supplies. It go to check how they be safe. It go check how the way they don't the soldier they don't be wounded. How they will be treated. It check all man. And then we go sit down. Every night before I go sleep, I do wait when you wake up for 5 o'clock for morning for your own time. I do wait make we get meeting. The moment you woke up, with the shidon will get meeting. At the call for check what today for a table. What will be the agenda for today? What will be the problem? Then will the face am? I see the sleep, I go briefly. For that 2-3 hours of sleep, we get them. Me a day up. I go briefly of which it don't happen as with the monitor place. Now a man will believe say for liberate Ambazonia, it require hard work, it require commitment, it require sacrifice. He not believe say some any country it go give we independence. As he be tell we say it no go be na a walk in the park. Now a hard worker. That's why I believe in the leadership. That's why I believe in the strategy. General Efang, now a hard worker. They need to sleep. Lieutenant General Popo, now a hard worker. Why? Because their leader, now a hard worker. Lazy people, they attract lazy people. Corrupt people go attract corrupt people. An effective leader go attract other effective people. A hard-working leader go attract other hard-working people. That's it. Now law, like attracts like. Period. Now a universal law. It don't build a powerful organization of hard-working men and women. See Mami Wally, a hard-working Mami. For take care of our forces. Any person within AGOVC and ADF, they believe for hard work on behalf of the Amazonian people them. We not go build a country of greatness by lazy people. A country of greatness, it go be built by people that believe for hard work. Dr. Yabada, the only Amazonian leader where he keep a full-time employment. And he lead a revolution. So that he too go consistently on a daily basis. He go commit money, he commit time, he sacrifice for our people them. The only leader where he keep and maintain full-time employment. Because he not believe for laziness. He not believe say because he be a leader for AGOVC, may they put him for salary. When that salary is supposed to go for the forces. When that salary is supposed to go for the soldiers. Everybody, the work. Right now, as I talk now my break time this for work. You know, Corona don't close my industry. So we got for hustle right now. You know, I don't move coat and tie, I keep them. Now I wear a t-shirt and small and boots. Get for hustle. Until when the economy come up back, would wear coat and tie, go sit down for offices, and go be in front of thousands of people and teach leadership skills and communication skills and coach business teams. But for now, we go for full sleeve, wear boots, wear jeans, go out there, go hustle. All right, now the spirit is so. For place where we don't come this far now because of hard work. All the programs we don't launch them for the Amazonian people them. The Never Again program, the Game Changer program, the Contender program, every single one of them, it raise money and it deliver materials on the ground, 100%. We come for una. We launch the PIN project. We raise about $120,000 for that money. When I see the material, so they provide them. just before Christmas. Those materials, una see them when they display them for bui. Una see them. We show all una. We produce miracles. We launch TTOF. Since they launched TTOF, it don't help we sustain the resistance for ground. Leading up to what happened for Bamenda. Through hard work, through planning, through an effective defense strategy. We don't build an impeccable defense forces. The strongest, the most powerful. Now the time for Ambazonians. Now the time this for all we for make the big investment. As I be telling you 2 days ago. Just like the Americans. For we for change the destiny of the Ambazonian people. First of all, people that talk about this word destiny. See, place where you did today, it will determine your destiny in the next 3 months. Based on your hard work, what you do today. If you be a lazy person, you will get a lazy destiny. Your life today, it will be determined by what you do between your life between now and December. It will be based now on the hard work where you put them. For either create the results where you get them. If you not set powerful goals, you know go work. If you not create a strategy, if you not work on that strategy for execute that strategy, your life would be the same. Now, when Christmas come, your life will be the same. But you fit change your destiny between now and Christmas. If you decide for work harder, you do work full time, get a part-time job. Not just you make 5,000 for your full-time work. What if you get another part-time work? It gives you an extra 2,000. You go be for a different place by December. So destiny that's until when are you the creator? Not be that's until when some manga for designer for you. The destiny of the Ambazonian people now it come now from the blueprint which you don't create them. From the vision, the roadmap, the strategy, and the execution through effective, bold, consistent action. Now I go create destiny. So you feel also create destiny when you allow infiltrators, agents provocateurs, lazy leadership, lazy organizations, make them only be here, begin to talk on TV. Now that one will determine the destiny where the Republic will create for the Ambazonian people. And I'm not sure saying that the thing that we want them. Wait till they live today. Now because the Ambazonian people allow themselves make La Republic create a poverty destiny for them. A decay educational system for them. Destiny that's until when the people must create them. The people of the United States. They create the country where they live in today. Now destiny that. The people of Canada. They create Canada. Now destiny this. Me, I be part of the people where they benefit from the hard work where the people of Canada they build this great nation. So destiny, more than nothing say that's something where it go come up for heaven and then they give you. No, destiny they come from the vision where you create them for your life, and then the plan where you create them, and then the hard work where you put them for achieve those things. Now you go determine your destiny. So if you want to be for a different place for 2021. Then you get for change, you get for set goals, you create a plan of action, and then you wake up every day, you work your ass off. Forget them. You not get motor, you want to buy motor? Come up with a goal for the motor, come up with the amount of money, set up the time frame, say go take me 12 months for buy this kind of motor, how much money you go work, how much you go save them, 12 months. If you do that, you follow that plan every day, in the next 12 months, you will buy a motor. Period. So for the Ambazonian people, we don't do great work. Now not time for we for create the destiny where we want them for the Ambazonian people them. How you go do them? The first foundation for every great nation for create a destiny for those people. Now the defense of that homeland. America be great today. It be powerful today. Because they learn them from their war of independence. They learn them say, if you not build a powerful defense system, you go live under occupation. They learn. So from day one, the American people, they make it be the essential philosophy of America for make sure they get a powerful defense for protect their freedom, for protect their liberties, for place where would they now, for we forgive the Amazonian people them the destiny of freedom, independence, and a great homeland. It require we now for consolidate what defense structure for ground. It will require big and bold investment, not be talk. We got to do the hard work. We got great forces for ground already. But for we for push La Republic out, it go mean say we show the world something will be different. Not like this thing where they see soldiers them for here, they see soldiers. No. It go require power. We go invest. It require a bold investment. The leader of a war of independence don't tell we say, okay, make we start for build community schools and for build community hospital health centers, for start for give our people them for the liberated places where they for give them a sense of independence. But we need for protect them. We need for show the world. See, Amazonia don't take over by consolidating what defense gains and then projecting a defense structure. We go defend that independence, protect that independence, protect the freedom of the Amazonian people. And that's why the leader come up with a bold vision, a bold project, the Defense Stabilization Project. That project requires $500,000. Yes, it requires $500,000. It requires the Amazonian people for trust a leadership. We don't sweat for them, bleed for them, make all kinds of sacrifice for them, and build the defense structure for ground zero, where it don't be the pride of the Amazonian people them. This project now for the freedom of all Amazonians. All were prisoners of war with the day for La Republic and all their prisons for Amazonia. Now we go liberate them. Nothing go liberate them. I don't make plenty talk. Tell una. Now we go liberate Sisekwa Yoke, Paatasan, Panfo, Mancho BBC, Penterence, and all the rest. Now we go liberate them by what defense project. Now we go liberate them. Not be talk go liberate them. Not be protest go liberate them. Now when we project Amazonia to the point where La Republique du Cameroon, they still be alive today. Sisekwa Yoke be alive today, not because they get anything outside here. Now because of the guns and the bullet for ground. That's why Bianwa killed them. Therefore don't kill them. The freedom of Amazonia. Now for all Amazonia them. Even the one who disagree with them. The freedom are for everybody. Now for everybody. So make everybody know say this project now for everybody. Now every Amazonia a responsibility for we for free homeland. For we for finish the work. Every revolution, it don't get plenty groups that they come up. But now one group they always lead. The group will be the most pragmatic. Now they lead. The governing council of Amazonia. With all the groups that they don't come outside, it get the most effective leadership. It give the Amazonia a clear vision. Every group for this revolution, it count now on Dr. Ayabacho a roadmap. Because no other group be create a vision It create a roadmap and it come up with a strategy. Every group, it is trying to copy and follow Dr. Ayabai roadmap. Every group. Now the only leader will create a vision for the Ambazonian people. It create a roadmap for national liberation, and it give the Ambazonian people the strategy for victory. The only leader. Now he designed the targeted diplomatic strategy. And when they see the effects today. Now he be the only leader where he don't effectively articulate the Ambazonian people, their problem and the solution for every platform and every interview. Everyone. He don't make all we proud. Any place, anytime we go out, we'll be assured. Say go defend Ambazonia and articulate Ambazonia in the way we Ambazonia gain respect. The way we don't conduct itself with a stable style, with a don't blink attitude, but very compromising and very stable, for assure a democratic Ambazonia, for assure an Ambazonia where corruption no go be there. Why? Because it don't build institutions where all we don't see them. Zero corruption, zero embezzlement, zero effective leadership for the 21st century. So, when I don't see for every investment, when I don't make them, we don't deliver results for una. So, for be free, make we conclude this chapter for our history. I go to reach out for una. The leader don't elect me, appoint me, make I be the coordinator of this defense stabilization project. It go require every Ambazonian. It go require 500 Ambazonians for give $1,000 and we show that the results are ground. So for every Ambazonian, I go to reach out to you. As I don't tell now, all our business people, all our doctors, lawyers, engineers, all our buy and sell them, all our surveyor them, all our hustlers, I go to reach out to una individually. We got to get this done for homeland. We got to give our people freedom. Time for joke no day. Time for the argue with a jam provocateur them no day. Time for the argue with people that go take money for La République du Cameroon for destroy our revolution and then can cause confusion. That time don't pass. Now na time for deliver independence for our people them. Now na time for work very hard for our people them. Now na time for commit. So mo una know say all una dey for una the watch, una know say I go dey reach out for every single one of una. So mo una ready, una money, una ready, una purses, because you know say that the last chapter this will be right time. We got for project ground zero for a different level. We got for send La République out, especially for all our villages them, so that our people will start for create safe zones. We will start for move our IDPs them in, move our refugees them in for protected area, and they feel be defended. Now time for we for project Ambazonia like never before. And so the foundation of every great nation, now how powerful the defense be. Make a show on this video just for give una a clip, an idea, a sneak peek of this. When I don't see this video many times, I want just show now for showing the structures when I deal with them. We want move waiting when I don't see them to a different level. We want move on to a different level. We want to end Cameroon occupation permanently for Ambazonia. So now on a different level. At the time this, for every Ambazonian for make that commitment. And you trust because you don't see effectiveness of a leadership. Every man will get a place for Ambazonia. But first, we'll get for conclude this phase of our war of independence. Ambazonia will be in a place where the leaders, they must earn their right for govern Ambazonian people them. For we for Duam, we go liberate Ambazonia and then create a transparent system where every leader, now the Ambazonian people go elect you for lead them. You go elect your parliamentarians. No person no go impose a government on the Ambazonian people. We no go work this hard while people they die so much, and then we come out, we go create a Jama country. That's why the leadership it be very important. That's why we now start for set up the transition authority. For start for move from the liberation phase to the transition phase. For start for give our people them the ability for start for take ownership of the land. We prepare the ground, we liberate, prepare the ground. Where all these movements, they go create their political parties. All them go create their political parties. They create a clean system. We got to set the foundation for a clean system. All we liberate, we create the transition authority be effect where it go lead the phase, create the constitution and create a system where everybody must earn the right to lead the Ambazonian people them. The Ambazonian prime minister, no man no go impose some. We no go carry none of this corruption for outside here with all the Jama things they put on them. Go impose some. Create something will be worse than La République du Cameroon. It no go happen for Ambazonia. So we must develop a democratic, clean system where any man, you go through the process and allow yourself, sell yourself to the people. Now the people, they go elect their councillors, they go elect their mayors for their towns, they go elect their members of parliament, and then eventually they elect their prime minister. Now the system that. So the governing council of Ambazonia, it don't start the process for help the Ambazonian people them for build democratic institutions with a big corruption free. That's why the defense project be very important. For build the army, for build a police force. We go start for protect the institutions of the transition authority. I go to reach out for every single one of you. A free Ambazonia for all man. A free Ambazonia and an equal opportunity for every single Ambazonia. Whether you be Sesekwa Yoktabe or you be Pekin, where it is for the refugee camps, you get equal opportunity for inside Ambazonia. Whether you be Dr. Ayabai Pekin or you be Pekin where no man not even know your family name, you go get equal opportunity for Ambazonia. Whether you be ASU relative, or you be Capo relative, or you be relative for General Aruke, or even if you be General Ivory Pekin, all man go get equal opportunity for Ambazonia. Who know they for Ambazonia? Now equal opportunity and a system will go be based on competence. It will be based on competence. Okay? So, Mona Trust, we already did on the move. We move ahead. We get for start for consolidate the defense structure for ground, make ground zero stable. And I don't see say once the ADF identify all the kidnappings will be take place for Bamenda. What we do? We send our forces and our intelligence operative for those places. They enter those places. They clean up all the kidnappings, especially for the areas from Quen. We've been at the center of kidnapping for Amazonia. That's why you need effective leadership. With the camp, ground zero. So I thank una plenty for this story. I go to reach out for una directly. This weekend, we go to come out. We go start the work. I go to reach out for all man. Make you prepare yourself and make you be happy because we can't end this thing and give our people finally a free homeland. But we no give Amazonia a free homeland where they will get freedom, independence without freedom. They go get that independence and they get the freedom. The freedom of our justice system go be free. A powerful justice system. Yes. That's why you need that kind of leader like Dr. Ayaba for set the stage. For build the institution them. So that we will get a powerful legal system for Ambazonian Code of Justice. We'll get a powerful military. We'll get a powerful police force. And then eventually the Ambazonian people will create a powerful parliament. We will be independent. Alright? So we'll be very happy because the joy they come. You know, you go find make our people finally they get a free homeland and then we'll build a prosperous nation. So we go do them through hard work. As I would tell you, we'll be people who believe for hard work. And we want all Ambazonians, citizens, may they believe for hard work. Was soldiers, now hard work, they don't use them for liberate Ambazonia. They don't go shit on their knees. They pray make something can liberate them. Now through hard work, now through sacrifice, now through commitment. Man, tell you this story. When 2 days ago, I can announce and say I go to call people them in for ground zero, or especially what business people them. A 20-year-old Pekin, a 20-year-old Ambazonian. He called me from ground zero yesterday. I pick up the phone. He said, Brother ASU, I don't hear what you Dr. Ayaba talk, and I don't hear what you don't can talk. Brother, I be been a student, but now when school not there, I need to go to school. I the job doing a small thing for manage. I get 5,000. Now half the money send this 5,000. Una the so a 20-year-old picking for Amazonia for ground zero. He said, brother, ASU I get 5,000. Now half he manage don't commit make my own commitment for this stabilization project. He said we need them fast. I tell you, say my brother, since the only 5,000 way you get them, you want to take them for donate them. For make Ambazonia me be stable. I want to thank you plenty for your love and your belief where you get them for Ambazonia. I say, who's how you stay? Or which town or which village? He tell me. I say, I beg. I know say for that place where you dey right now, some one big mommy, he dey where he sick. Some big mommy dey where chop not there for chop. I know if it take that 5,000 for you because you no one make you go try for send the money and then the charges go over plenty past the 5,000. I said take that 5,000. Go find big mommy. Go give big mommy. May buy medicine. I say if you fit do that one, it go be the biggest contribution we don't make for this revolution. Go give for big mommy, may take and buy chop. I say the responsibility now for the business people them and for the diaspora community. But I want to thank you plenty. We want to get a good day.